Okay, so I haven't shown anything Bloodshot in a while, so I think it's about time I do a checkup video. We're currently on beta 3.01. The most notable things I've done is add new textures. We no longer use the AI placeholder textures for the brick rolls now, and fountains, and yeah. So as you can see, this has changed a lot since the first initial teaser, well, announcement. Some effects are still waiting, you know, reworks would be the right term. Torches might need a little bit of a rework. I'll show you what's over here in a second. Can't show too much though, because that'd be spoiling the game. As you can see here, there's these, giant stone masks with eyes. And here we got a whole lot of the same. Blue vase, or vase, whatever. I don't really care about pronunciations at this point. It's really the same until you get to this wall jumping part, and then, you know, there's the acid geysers, or well, smoke stones as I called them in the files. I like these great bridges because they feel, I don't know, I just like them. I always like crossing a great bridge in a game and just seeing what's below. Obviously, we have Secret 1 with some new effects from its original debut. It also uses the oldest brick textures from before I switched PC, because I was working on this game just before I broke the hard drive by yanking my headphone cable, and it yanked the PC out of the where it's put. Yeah, it's really stupid. That's about it for. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. That's about it for the first map. So as we can see here, we got the first 3 enemies you'll find in the game. You will mostly be fighting these throughout the first area. We got the Bud, which is basically the filth of this game. The Thrower, the Stray from this game, well, for this game. Then Caesar, which is a boss. Most bosses, all bosses you don't fight ever again. It's mini bosses that could potentially become a common enemy. Recently I've added these VFX. They're probably going to get reworked by one of my friends. There's a flame on the back here. Yeah. So we're just going to skip past that. We got the new arm. I've added the new textures into, well, most of the weapons. As you can see here, I've updated the arm, which I haven't shown you actually, so I'm not sure why I'm saying as you can see here, because you wouldn't have known. Whatever. Shotgun. I have changed the model, well, textures entirely because it looked ugly before. I'm not sure if I have a photo, I might include it in post. This is the machine gun. It goes onto your arm. The volatile drill launcher. It's just a rocket launcher, except the rocket's replaced with a drill that explodes. Is there anything else to say about it? Aside from how bad its collision fidelity is? Oh, never mind. I need to streamline that. Right, we got the chainsaw upgrade. this is going to be basically the glory kill function. Well, it's going to be the upgrade for it, because now you'll get a little bit of ammo and some health from it now. Aside from, and the old version will just give you a little bit of health. Powering will be in the game like ultra kill. This sword was asked to be added by one of my friends. It is got Dragon Slayer. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And it's going to be a custom skin, probably for admins, and possibly for players if they unlock a funny achievement. It's just a reskin of the parry. I don't want to give him an advantage just because he's my friend. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I just bullied him. That's funny. Yeah, that's me telling the coder, my brother, to actually work. Which he won't, because he's got better things to do with his time. Yep. I really just wanted the shotgun to work before demo, not demo. Well, yeah, but I want it to work. Like, I wanted it to work before the... No, I'm just gonna stop talking. Alright, so I'm still yet to make the new enemies and environmental hazards in the boss. Now, I really shouldn't be showing you this much, but I'm going to. I'll show you the player model, because you can already find that. No, didn't mean to open that. There we are, player model. I will show you the previous one in an image, but I really like the new version way more. As you can see here, I've removed the highlights, because the highlights were there just to emulate a cover-up, because inside it's just, well, I won't say it yet, maybe when I'm finished blocks and you'll get enough lore for you to know what it is. I'm pretty much done the story for the game. You play as a character called Reed. It's a machine with some funny stuff inside, as opposed to wires and circuits. I was actually just working on the new death sound effect, because I plan on reworking most of the stuff in the game from the placeholders, because so far just using mostly ultra kill sound effects. Which, in case you don't know, I didn't ask for permission, and I'm pretty sure everyone's just not allowed to use it. So I'm gonna change it. Speaking of which, I got caught up here. I'm not sure if you can see this, actually. I'll just start a new recording, just to be absolutely sure. But before I do that, let's, you can probably find this model everywhere. I use it in most of my games. The Lesser Angel model, which is just the Virtue from Ultra Kill, but with eyes. Let's see here. We can show you the thumbnails, actually. Let's see. I'm going to show you this one. Actually, no, I need to rework that one. So I won't show you it. Let's see here. I'll show you my favorite one. Where is it? Bonfire. This one's my favorite boss so far. So basically it's this towering giant. It's got this little line across its face. And it basically projects a giant light, and it has a flaming arm. It's really cool. And actually, I used this for the cover of Fire Rep Studios, which is the Discord server for my games. The official one. What's this? Oh wait, yeah, that's for Sorry, I just got distracted. I get distracted really easily. Speaking of which, did I forget to turn on color correction? Yes. The game's supposed to look like this. But I usually turn it off whenever I'm making thumbnails, so. This is the classic and original one. He doesn't even have the mask on and he's using the Ochko shotgun. I'm pretty sure posing something like that. Yep, there we are. You won't be finding this exact environment ever in the game because you're not allowed to see the twin suns. We also got the eyes, which are in almost every concept art I make. I'll show you that as well, because it's just going to be used for OST covers. Right, the second thumbnail here. This one wasn't used, and it shows way too much. Might as well show you it now, because you've already seen it. Nope, he's looking back at you like that. Actually, no. You're all the way back here. Yeah, this guy looks stupid as hell. I'm gonna have to change that. This is Caesar before he had his revamp, so there's no special effects. This is Bonfire, just oral farming, I guess. Lesser Angel, which is a secret boss. You can't actually see the eyes very well in the thumbnail. I'm gonna see if I can get the picture I took, but I can't exactly tell you who this is yet, because that'd spoil lore, and I don't want to spoil the story for anyone. Just know this is a tomb of some sort. So this is a guy I haven't revamped. As you can see here, it's new but blue. So basically V1 Ultra Kill, and you're V2. But instead you slime him instead of him sliming you. This is Mother, which is in almost all my games. Again. I know, I just love reusing models because I'm a lazy dev. As for the latest one, I had the new version hitting some sort of ultra kill pose. And I had the chainsaw far too low up on the arm. So we're just going to shove this back and replicate it so no one can see that ever again. Haha, fuck you, Game Bar. I was able to bypass you by using OBS. As you can see here, these are all the files that I use. I use Pixlr for easier online editing for all the images. These are consistent metal textures, and then the one that's used in the game. Seamless was an experiment. I didn't end up using it at all because I liked the seams in it. This was the old one that I was planning to use, but I didn't end up using it because I progressed to beta 3 too fast. Frilled mask is the mask you wear. I'm not sure if I uploaded the old theme. The Mother branch, here we are. So this image is basically staring off a cliff into one of the final areas in the game, and I might plan on making you fight this giant obelisk. Actually no, it'll be in like a later DLC like update that you won't have to pay for, free DLC. The dark cart is probably going to be the ending for the game. It contains a low poly fucking ribcage in front of this thing that I've had concept art for. Let's see here. This would have been around summer of last year. And by the time I got here, it'd be about, I want to say, September last year is when I got the original concept art for this. I'm gonna show you it's called A War for a reason, because it's high-key kind of a good song. And I might actually, oh yeah, I need to upload this, I forgot about that. I forgot about that entirely. I'll do the combat mix, because I'm pretty sure if you want to listen to it, you won't want to sit around and just watch. Not listen to like the intro and outro constantly. You know, I thought I had more than... Oh, that voice crack. I thought I had more than this. This is going to be the... These are... This text is seen in the new death screen in the Bloodshot that's going to be used. Darkness Skybox was originally going to be used in a little mini game where you couldn't win and you'd have to fight off hordes of zombies because you betrayed your kingdom as it took the one thing you loved. But the kingdom has endless amounts of people, so you're doomed from the very start. This is, can you see this? No, let me just add a source. No capture. Media. Photos there. Just do this right now because there we are. Reform our kingdom to its former glory. We shall give you our prodigies. We will bring you back. Forevermore persist. This is a lore. That's a lot of lore. Except I'm not going to explain it because I don't want to spoil the lore. Not that anyone cares anyway, but you know. Trying to add another source while I'm still recording because I can't actually prepare anything aside of. I'm gonna shut up. Okay. Yep, there we are. I'm starting to make music to make my brother proud of me for once, and so that he knows what general idea I want for music. This could be revamped in the future, it could not. Who knows? Oh, sorry, I can't stop. Alright, let's just play this from the top. 3, 2. I'll just mute my mic actually. 3, 2, 1. You could let me know what you think in the comments below, but you could also tell me how you think in the comments below when I upload this as a video, because I already have the video file, and I just forgot to upload it, because I'm an idiot. Anyways.